All right, hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me right now. I appreciate you coming along. We're going to make some pan Parmesan, eggplant Parmesan. I found a recipe and I thought it'd be perfect to do out here. You don't have to bake it. It's all done in a pan. So let's get started here. So we've got the J.C. Higgins lantern lit up. That's the one I just finished here. And like I say, it's semi-finished. The new paint arrived today. I used a different paint temporarily. I just had a little bit left. And painted the font and the collar. Both are supposed to be painted anyway. It's going to end up being it's a paint and primer together. So that'll be my base coat. And also let me know if there's any problems, any fish eyes, any pinhole leaks I missed or something. And know it's working good. Let that dry probably for about 2 weeks. You got to have all solvents and everything evaporated, because if you spray over it, could kind of melt or bubble type of scenario. I've had that happen, but it's really beautiful. I'm almost tempted just to leave it the way it is. I really like the color, but the new color I got it in today, it's just a dead banger match. I think I found a pretty good one here, but this thing's working pretty good. I've got a loaner globe right now. I've got from another lantern, because the one that came with this unit was broken, if you remember from the previous video, or one of the previous videos. So but yeah, this thing had pinhole leaks. It was full of all kinds of nastiness within the tank, rotten gas. It was just a disaster. So once we got everything sanitized and cleaned, then we realized we had some pinhole leaks. So I ended up epoxying it. It's had enough time to dry. It's baked in the sun also. So, and then we applied this paint. It's a really beautiful color. I have it actually on one of my 1950s stoves. It's not a Coleman, it's another brand. And it just looks beautiful. It's a great paint. So, with that said, this here is my workhorse stove. I never remember this is the 425C. This one is 1967. So I've already pumped it up. Let's put it in the upright position. If you can't handle me heating up my gas generator with my torch, and it just irritates you to death, and you have to leave me a whole page in the comments about how to officially light it from Coleman, I'm sorry, but I'm going to do whatever I want, because it is mine. I own it, and I'm going to do what I like. All right, God bless you all, and let's get started here. Haven't lit this one up for a while. See if it'll even light. Not hearing anything. There you go. Oh, good job. This has always been a really good unit. Looks like it needs a little bit more time. Let's give it a bit. Let's get the grill on. Now I like to heat up the generators. That's just me. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I had someone leave me a massive comment, like a whole page, about how officially Coleman to light these. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with people. You know, people do what works for them and what they like. It doesn't matter if that's what the instructions say. I don't care. All right. Anyway, with that said, I am going to then I had somebody else like, why don't you have a tripod? You ever heard of a tripod? You know, it's like, oh my God. And this is the way I do it. This is how I do things here. All right. Anyway, the rest of you, God bless you. I really appreciate everything you say. I get so many wonderful people with wonderful comments. And it's like a family. We all love these stoves. So let's get going here, and I'll bring you back. All right. So the first step here is to cook these till they're golden brown. Flip them over. They've been dredged in what have they been dredging? Well, it's flour and Italian breadcrumbs. Put a few spices in there. The eggplant I salted and peppered it before I started dredging. That one's a little burnt. It's alright. Make it better. A little burnt sometimes tastes good. I'm rushing here a little bit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it's gonna work in school night coming up here. So I went and hustled this. So you got some egg wash, about a cup of flour, and some, oh gosh, Italian breadcrumbs. I put a little bit of other few little spices in there that I like. And then, like I say, I cut up the eggplant. These are little baby eggplants. Cut them in little pieces like that. Washed them really good. I cut off the ends. And then I salt and peppered them, let them sit for a little while. And then we dredged them in the egg wash and then put the batter on there. So we're gonna, part of the recipe right now is to go and cook them golden browned. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. I turned it down because it was too hot. This thing is doing really good. Why is that like that? Is that my hand? Ah, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Doing really good. I'll be honest with you, I don't have the time right now with my busy lifestyle because I have little kids and my son's autistic and work and all stuff to take all the time to set up shots with a tripod and stop it and go and all that. This is kind of a this is just, you know, a little bit more raw, but I take a little time in the editing room. Well, it's my phone. I edit on InShot, and sometimes I use Quick, Canva. Little eggplants actually look really good. You could eat them like this, I think. That one was a little burnt. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you'll agree with me on that. But yeah, I've been rushing between picking up stuff in the house, getting the kids, helping my wife get the kids ready to wrap up the day and go to bed and stuff like that, and getting all the ingredients prepped up. My wife, she's soaking liver. She eats like liver. I don't eat liver. She eats liver. I bought it for her. There's not that many places to sell it. I don't know why, but I don't like liver. But she eats it because of the, what's that called? Yeah, my brain stopped working. Iron. But, you know, liver, I mean, I've eaten liver before, I just don't like it. You know, a lot of people like liver and onions and stuff like that. But she's heard that apparently you soak the liver in milk, it removes some of that yucky taste or bitterness or what, you know what it is. It's like a weird flavor, I don't know. I mean, it is an organ. Alright, well this is awesome. I'm going to need this. I'm going to keep it. I got coffee to make also. Let me bring you back here in just a second, okay? Like I say, I'm done with all the mad rush now because we got the preps done. Kids are all dialed in. My wife's working out. This lantern's just doing really awesome. I didn't put much fuel in it. I put a little bit of fuel into it. But I mean, I pumped it up, but it's like I haven't had to even touch it or do nothing to it. It's just a really solid little unit. But I mean, it was on its deathbed. Literally on its deathbed. The original paint, or the new paint, original paint, but the can of new paint, that's a really good match. I've got it in my shed. Like I say, I'll show it, I'll take a picture of it. I don't have time right now, and see if I can show you guys either at the end of this video or tomorrow. But it came today, late tonight, with my wife's classic protein drinks. Early evening. But it's like, man, the match is just beautiful. But I really do like this color. It's a really vibrant metallic color. I would almost be sad to see it go, to be honest with you. It really would. It would make me sad. Oh. So anyway, you put about 1/4 inch of, I've got to negate it to say this, 1/4 inch of olive oil into the pan. I'm using obviously a cast iron pan. All right. But anyway, this guy, he came up with a recipe for eggplant because he travels a lot, that he could just make it in a skillet. I've never, sorry about that. Well, getting a little smoke there. It is actually very relaxing cooking in your driveway like this. It's like, kind of like tailgating. Maybe next time, I'll just pull the X5 up and put open the hatch and put the tailgate down. That's the cool thing about X5, is that it's got a tailgate. And we'll do some tailgating in the driveway. That'd be pretty cool. Put some lawn chairs out. That'd be fun. I really love this lantern. I mean, it was a demon. I told him it's a demon, because it was. This thing gave me so many problems, but it's redeemed itself now. I mean, look at it. One pump up, not that much fuel in there, no complaining, no dimming out, nothing, just running solid. Good job, JC Higgins. I've got the well, what do you call it? Signia coming from old Coleman parts. $8, $8.50, something like that, and free shipping. First I thought it was high price, but then I realized, like, man, that's not an easy insignia to make. So, you know, I took back and repented to Jesus for that one, because it's actually quite a bit of work to make that one. Because I thought, like, well, you know, maybe I can, you know, I've got good printer, and I got some different of those type of tapers and stuff, and water slides, all that different stuff. But you know what? If you take a picture of the original insignia and try to do background remover, okay, I got to turn this thing off. It does not work. So I mean, somebody had to go in there painstakingly, and I don't want to kill this thing. Painstakingly, and with a pixel pen, and go around it, get it just right. So it's like, yeah, you're definitely worth $8.50. I'm not going to complain. All right. Whew. I don't know what it's doing. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Must be, oh, you know what? It's probably running low on fuel. Maybe a little bit low. All right, I got to read and see what the next steps on this whole thing is, and I'll bring you back. All right, take care. All right, let's take this thing. Let's get this thing to the finish line here. Ready? Here we go. What the heck is that? Darn it. All right, let's relight and clean the skillet. Oh, isn't that? Come on. There it goes. I found that an M&M tub works really well for holding your torch. That's what I use it for. All right. I'm not following any rules on these stoves. I do what I want to do. Sorry. Sorry. That's the way it is around here. All right. So, let's go ahead and move this thing over. All right, we're going to heat this up a little bit. I just put a little bit of olive oil in there. So apparently what you're supposed to do is you're going to pour some, you're going to put some spaghetti sauce in there, which I can't open. Oh, yes I can, because I'm superhuman. I opened up I'm using Prego traditional. Me personally, I like the meat sauce, but traditional is okay. just a meat sauce kind of guy. All right. So we got that there. Okay, the next step is that we're going to slap these in here. Look, this is for my family. I'm not cooking for the public. My hands, I just washed them because I was clean. I clean up as I go. That's what I do. I clean up as I go. That way I don't have a big mess to clean up after the fact. I gotta leave some for top. All right. Next step is that we're gonna throw some. Yeah, I'm gonna throw one more in there. Where is it? That one. You're in there, buddy. Get in there. All right. All right. So next step here is that we're gonna put some. We're gonna put some cheese in there. Now I don't have mozzarella. I have Mexican shredded cheese mix, and then I have some. Oh, it's like a grated hard cheese that my wife wanted from Costco. That's supposed to be really high in protein and low on calories or something like that. But anyway, it's a block of cheese and we ended up grating it. So we're gonna throw that in there. So, and I'll throw some, I don't have basil or anything like that, but I got some parsley. All right, I'll bring you back. All right, I'm sorry I left you behind on all this, but I had to. It wasn't my choice, it was necessary. It was absolutely necessary. I'm sorry. Yeah. What is here? I'm gonna turn this thing down. Oh shit. Sure. All right. So basically, what I did is I took the skillet. I put a little bit of olive oil in there. I poured spaghetti sauce. I put one layer of the chicken Parmesan that had, we had fried them basically like chicken kind of, dredged them in egg and put the flour mixture with breadcrumbs and fried them both sides. Anyway, one layer of those in the spaghetti sauce. We put, I didn't have mozzarella, I took Mexican melting cheeses, a mix of different cheeses, laid that down, put some of that kind of like Parmesan, shredded Parmesan cheese, whatever it's called in Costco, that's kind of like it. And then I put the other layer of eggplant in and put the rest of the spaghetti sauce in, put the Mexican cheese in there, which is substitute for the mozzarella, and then shredded Parmesan type cheese. And then I put some other spices in there. Oh God, no way, come on, stop it. Yeah, it's been one of those days. I've been, it's getting late, but I need some of Eric's cherry coffee for tomorrow. You can tell I'm getting tired here, but the lantern's not. It's doing great. Look at that. All right. So anyway, getting back to this thing. So like I said, let's just recap here. So we fried the breaded eggplant, chopped into smaller slices. Then we put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of some spaghetti sauce down. We dropped in the fried eggplant. We put cheese on it. Then we put another layer of eggplant. We put more spaghetti sauce, put more cheese. And then now I put some extra spices on there. I had some parsley. I didn't have any oregano. I put parsley. And then I put some, what did I put in there? I put some sage. And I put some, what was that? The number one spice in KFC chicken. What is that? Let's go look. You can tell I'm getting tired here. I'm definitely running out of energy here quickly, rapidly. I need to go to bed. Yeah, the ground savory. That's one of my favorites right there. So yeah. And then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just kind of simmer this thing, cook it and kind of simmer it. Like get the cheese all melted, everything kind of cooked together for about The guy said about 20 minutes. And then after that, he just says, you know, serving garnish as you will. Whatever that means. I don't know. Maybe chop up some chives or something and throw it on there or whatever. Who knows? But that's it. So it looks like it's done. And I got it's in the cast iron pot. All the cheese is melted. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Smells good. Yeah, it looks really good. This glass cover from some other unknown, can't find the pan it went to anymore, but we got the glass cover. It fits this cast iron frying pan just perfect, so we're going to keep them together as a pair now. They're married. And like I say, I've used this coffee pot for a while. Yesterday, I forgot that I brewed coffee and it sat for like, God, a while. And I had to clean it out. It was like there was mold in there. It's like, it sucked. So I sanitized it with bleach and everything. I used stainless steel, or the, what's it called? Steel wool. And we scrubbed it and just cleaned it just spotless. Yeah, I completely forgot about it somehow. I don't know. Usually the next day I clean them out. Somehow I forgot about it. Maybe this is in the garage. I don't know. But it's clean, so it's all good. But yeah, this Coleman stove, the 425C 1967. That is a good unit. It's my workhorse. I've had it for a couple years, and it has been so dependable. It is a good unit. So, but it's probably due for to get a repaint. So we're probably going to put that in line and get that done because it's been really loyal to me. So yeah. All right. So let's see how our coffee is here. I'm going to give our coffee about a few more minutes here, and we're going to shut everything down, and we're going to call it a day. I'm going to actually go ahead and close that, and I'm going to wrap that. I got to get one of those silicone handles for this thing here, because I tell you, you can put yourself in a hurting real bad if you forget to wrap that thing up in something, because those get really hot. Cast iron. Oh, yeah. So I don't want to do that. But it's been a successful weekend. This thing is done. I mean, I got to debate if I want to respray it the original color or just keep this. I really kind of like it now. It's really grown on me. We made some pretty good eggplant there. And let's see, what do we do? Well, we went and saw that new Jason Statham movie, whatever the name it is. That was a really good movie. It was really good. I really liked that. And took our kids yesterday and took them to a place called Rock and Jump so they could play. And then we went to a Japanese restaurant and had, I don't eat sushi, but I had teriyaki. What did I have? Teriyaki beef, and my wife had like one of those tuna roll things, and my daughter, she had the teriyaki chicken bento kids meal, which is really good. And my son, he had a pizza because he's autistic. But yeah, so it's been a nice weekend. Their kids' vacation is over, and everybody's going back to school and work tomorrow here. So, all right, we're going to wrap it up. Wash the cars, got those done. My daughter helped me, and a big ass bird was just nice enough to poop on the windshield, so I had to clean that earlier. Thank you, bird. But yeah, that's the way it is. All right, God bless you all, and again, I appreciate everybody who stops by. Absolutely grateful. Almost 99% of the comments are really awesome comments, which I'm really grateful. Sorry, sometimes people, they get a rise out of me a little bit. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus, and I have to just tamp that all down and just You know, like Jesus says, you know, you turn a cheek, you know. Some of these people, they might just have a really miserable life. They might be really unhappy. We just don't know. They could be really sick. You know, their wife might have died. They're retired. They're old. You just need to pray for these people. It's real easy to get angry at people. But yeah, people sometimes they just like to leave stuff to get a rise out of you, you know. But yeah, let's pray for all the people out there that are just having a really hard time. All right. Anyway, God bless, and we will catch you another day. All right, take care. All right, I promised to show you that paint. So, like I say, this is the original on the ventilator. This was like a, you know, a weird metallic sort of metallic. Weirdish blue color. All right. Well, anyway, this is the color. That's a really good match right here. This is right here. It's right here. There it is. Yeah. But if anybody's interested, they've got a J.C. Higgins lantern, that weird blue color. It's VHT, high temperature engine, metallic. And it's good for 650 degree Fahrenheit, 343 Celsius. And it is SP403 titanium silver blue. But that's it. There used to be a paint. It was a Rust-Oleum rust stop hammer tone light blue, and it's not available anymore. But this one, actually, I like this paint. This one seems like it's a really just a great. I know it's hard for you to see that. Yeah, see, because it's dark, it's hard. Anyway, you get the drift. All right, well, God bless, and we'll let you go. This thing has been running now for probably, you know, I've done a lot of stuff in between bringing you back, so I think this thing's probably been running probably in at least an hour, maybe more, just non-stop, maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, probably an hour and a half. It's just running. It's a runner. It's a really good one. So yeah. All right, take care.